Hello there, Steve here in Sydney of the GNOSIS website truebluehealer.com. I'm going to talk now about a class of people that it seems to be quite rare, but it's growing, and that is from Western countries, people who would have to be called Buddhist intellectuals. These Buddhist intellectuals I have met numerous times over the internet, had lengthy discussions with them, looked at their home pages, their websites, all sorts of wonderful things, and you discover they are intellectual athletes all. So they can be sparkling conversationalists, extremely well educated, typically self-educated, nothing formal about these people. They do it at home for a hobby, and they don't know all these wonderful things about meditations, philosophies, theories of life, existence, etc. And what attracts them to this wilderness of books, this huge library of Buddhist literature? It is basically, they've got an athletic intellect that requires a vast amount of fodder. They're not content with sitting back watching TV like average people. So Buddhist intellectuals as a group come across as being, and this is from experience, intellectual athletes of considerable note, a fondness for convoluted complexities, preferably in layers, and multidimensional layers at that. And I salute them. I've learned a hell of a lot from Buddhist intellectual people. However, they can get so immersed in their activities, going through, what can I say, the wilderness of Buddhist literature, which is a never-ending amount of stuff. They can spend the rest of their life enjoying themselves going through Buddhist literature and practices. And it can be, if they encounter my GNOSIS website, put me in some Buddhist category, as if there's something you can do out of Buddhism that describes this kind of gnosis that comes out of my website truebluehealer.com. Now, I do confess, I think all groups of people do this. So I also get the same thing from Christian intellectuals who call me this or that, a certain name, and they've categorized me, then they feel good, and they can then relate to me in a specific way according to their belief system they have constructed. Buddhist intellectuals do the same thing, and there's really nothing wrong with that. But can I tell you something that is in layman's gnosis that's not in Buddhism, and this may interest you, and it goes like this. I'm sure you're aware of a lot of things wrong with the world today, that there could be a higher level of average happiness in society, it would be a better place, we could be less materialistic and thus be happier. And Buddhists know it's very difficult to get societies to change. But what if I told you the layman's gnosis website truebluehealer.com can turn out 100,000 Gnostics per day? That's a way of changing society in a way I don't think Buddhism can. Now, it's a Johnny-come-lately in terms of history. It's only been going the last 10 or so years, and I don't think Buddhism would even have an explanation for this layman's gnosis that gives people vivid messaging dreams in 7 days, physical signals in 10 days, and an internal mentoring voice at 3 to 4 months, as well as linking you to other Gnostics around the world via the internet. And layman's gnosis is physically contagious, which I've never heard about Buddhism. So, can I ask you to take time out from your chosen intellectual rigours, just 20 minutes, to have a look at the True Blue Healer website, which provides physical evidence of its claims, backed up by time-date stamped events using emails and videos around the world. This is a significant modern development. It had to wait for the internet to exist for these kind of things to happen. One of the maladies affecting society today is what you might call youth suicide, widespread depression, which attracts people into drugs and all sorts of unwholesome practices. And can I tell you this? Lay gnosis generates an unexpected mood elevation in a couple of weeks that goes on forever, basically. It is a wonderful mood elevator, and this is attested to by people in 10 countries. So a few people have told me lay gnosis has got them off hallucinogenic drugs and addictive substances. So how does that go for you? It's better than drugs, and it's free, and it only takes 20 minutes away from your normal daily activities. So why not give it a go? truebluehealer.com. Can I see you there? You can go back to your normal daily practices, including your intellectual rigors with Buddhist studies and activities. And you'll find that lay gnosis will enhance your understanding of Buddhism. It supports any form of life because it's purely natural. So it doesn't matter what you're calling, what your practices, they'll become more enjoyable with the mood elevation that comes with lay gnosis. So is it worth a look? Coming back every couple of days, have a good look, see how you're going with your personal progress. All questions are answered at the website. There's an email link there. So can I see you there at truebluehealer.com? Ta-ta.